My name is Harold Breaux, and I'm 83 years old. When I was told and realized that I had pancreatic cancer, I was quite upset, I guess, but fatalistic in the sense that that's my personality, in that I thought, well, I've lived to be quite an old age. In fact, my mother died at 48, my father died at 52. So I had already outlived them. So I was realistic as to stuff happens. I had quite a family. I had a loving wife who I've now had for 60 years, Priscilla. Had 3 children, and by then I had 5 grandchildren, and they were all the love of my life, and I had a lot to live for, and so I thought, I'm going to beat this to the extent that I can.
Dr. Fraiman suggested the Whipple procedure, and it's a really very complex procedure. It involves removing a large part of the pancreas, which is attached to other organs. So while those are all severed, to take out the tumor, they need to be put back together again. So it's really complex.
It was something he specialized in, had acquired the skills over time, and had done many of them, and that indeed, it was something that he was quite competent in.
Well, we were all familiar with St. Joseph's. A number of family members had had procedures, so it was nearby. But then in addition to that, just the level of expertise. The more we learned about the Lung and Pancreas Center and Dr. Fraiman and his experience, and also that the nurses on the floor were experienced with these kinds of procedures, we knew he'd get the best care.
It took several months, but before I was finally told, you're now cancer-free. When I got that news, I obviously was very happy. Well, here we are 10 years later. I'm so pleased that I was able to beat the odds. But I must say, my family was so supportive. In particular, how many times did Priscilla bring me to a hospital appointment, a radiation appointment? Had to wait there, and my family as a whole frequently visited, even time in the hospital or waiting with me or what have you.
We are so grateful for all of this time with our dad and our family. So many family milestones have happened, graduations, first communion, first confirmation, and we've all been able to be there together. And Dad, along with Mom, is just the hub of our family. So it's really been wonderful to have him well.
I love to write. I once had one of my comments to the Wall Street Journal published in the letters, and I got a very favorable comment from the reviewer who had read it. I have published 1 book, and I have 2 more in the works right now. If Dr. Fraiman walked into this room, first I would give him a big hug, and I would say, thank you so much for extending my life and giving me so much pleasure the last 10 years. I was able to enjoy my family, my friends, and so much more. I am so grateful for the care that I received.